Hello, and welcome to Acta Versus Aliens. Previously, we were consolidating after our recent sort of victory. And I did a few things off camera. I hired new soldiers, and I'm going to try out something new to this video, or this video series. I'm bringing an automated vehicle, but this is one of the new ones. It is a scout tank. It doesn't have any weapons that can kill anyone, but it does have smoke rounds, which will hopefully be usable or useful. And it is much cheaper than the other tanks. So, technology is wonderful. It has brought us a new, improved, even more expendable scout. Research-wise, we finished the motion scanner, and I've started building a couple of them. And I've started an autopsy in hopes that it'll unlock something later down the line. My large radar system is almost finished. My second base still has quite a lot of growing to do. And my funds are, as usual, dwindling. Well then, let's see what happens. Well then, might as well make a couple of stun rods as well for the future. They are thankfully cheap to make. And let's give a couple of people this handy new tool. If I use these wisely, I'll be able to figure out roughly how many aliens are around and where they are before I do things like storming a UFO, which could potentially save some lives. Also, if there's someone who is not in this playthrough who wants to be, let me know. Assuming I haven't... well, let's hope that I don't forget you like I did Mr. Camerupt. Here's the motion scanners. Now let's see who gets them. It would have to be a couple of people who have pistols so that they have a hand free. Oh, that's too heavy. Well, you are no longer a grenadier. Sorry, Mr. Dreamscape. Oh, I also added a few soldiers. Searchman, Knuckles KO, and Macaron. Unfortunately, there's not enough space on the Sky Ranger for him yet. I'm sure that'll fix itself in due time, though. Well, Omega, good luck with that weapon setup. I think that just about covers it. Time to scan for aliens. Oh, that didn't take long. Yeah, I love these autopsy photos. They seem more, well, gruesome and interesting than the new XCOM. Oh, research into alien biology. Maybe that'll lead us to being able to capture them alive. Since we're reaching the end of the month, I should probably go over some of the mechanics of the game more long-term-ish. There's two sides to this game. There's winning and there's not losing, which are actually rather separate. In order to survive a given month, you need to score a certain number of points to keep everyone happy with you. The aliens get points, which are subtracted from yours, by doing alien things. That is, doing research, abducting people, terrorizing people, generally undermining people's confidence in you. You get points by opposing the aliens and stopping them from doing things. Now, I'm going to sell one of my interceptors. Well, it says I don't get money for it, but you have to pay a pretty hefty rent cost for each aircraft at the end of each month. And I don't really need 2 of them right now. It's also inadvisable to hire scientists or engineers right at the end of the month because you'll need to pay their salary immediately. The winning part has to do almost entirely with research. You have to find out what the aliens want, where they're coming from, and how to stop them for good. And now that we have a large radar, we might be able to break this dry spell, I hope. And there we go. Its altitude is very high, so assuming I can catch it, I'd better shoot it down. Doesn't look like it's gonna land anytime soon. Also, it's getting close to nighttime, so I'd rather shoot it down and not have to deal with those particular complications. Hooray! We got a crash landing. Now we wait for daybreak because crash sites last quite a long time. Oh, research. This is actually new lore to me. Well, I'll read this later. Right, we can finally research alien containment. Also, dart rifle? What? Anyway. Here we go. This is usually one of the first things to build, but thanks to the final mod, there are a few extra steps to take. Don't worry, I'll start researching more battle gear after this. Ah, looks like I can expand this facility soon. I'll probably need some storage here. In fact, I'd like to eventually make this a main storage base, but that'll have to wait for a while. Oh, what I can do right away is hopefully build a radar system. Nope, not quite enough money. We'll have to wait until the end of the month, which is thankfully not far away. Oops. Oh, geez. Wow, that was not smart of me. It's okay. Whew. Well, crash site is right there. Who knows what's happening? It's okay, we're on our way. Well then, we will test out this interesting new technology. And hopefully not die too much. Or not take too many casualties, whatever. It looks like the edge of the map is to our left. And we have a decent amount of map in front of us. Oh, wow, we can see the UFO right there. Looks like it was a large scout. The procedure for... Oh, whoa, whoa. Pull the pin first. There. Standard procedure is the same. Wait a turn to use up some enemy time units. Aliens in the UFO. What a surprise. Well then, one of the nice things about the scout tank is that it has quite a few more time units than most starting soldiers. So I can do quite a bit of exploring with it. Looks like that hill could block sight. I gotta be careful about that. Alright, that's as far as I'm going to take it for now. This thing can actually reaction fire with its smoke, which is more useful than it might sound, because if it fires before the alien acts, the alien will probably not be able to see us. Okay. And I should probably start moving people out now. Betadine is going to use that stump for cover, as usual. Actually, no, that was Jake before. My apologies. And Mr. Camerupt, don't worry, I haven't forgotten you this time. You're going to step out towards the front and guard those who are going to use the edge of the map as cover, including Rise here. The angle for this is a little questionable, but hopefully I'll be able to rearrange things in the near future. And we'll have both of our snipers on the field this time. Hopefully at a fairly safe place in the field. I think that's enough for this turn. You can probably skip ahead half a minute and not miss anything. Alright. Let us resume the scouting. Probably best to get a higher field of view. It looks like the coast is more or less clear. So I can move some of my scout soldiers a bit further forward as soon as I dig them up. Might be a good idea to get some high ground for my snipers as well. Wow, that is really high ground. Oh! Well, you better go back down. Luckily, Alien was facing away, so he probably did not see you. He, she, it, I don't know. And Rise will stay here to cover this angle down here with this handy-dandy tree stump in the way. Well, at least we know where one of the aliens is. And you are staying, here or so. I definitely don't want you to be in sight range of the aliens because you might try to take a snap reaction shot with that rocket launcher, which could be messy. Alright, the hill seems like a fairly safe piece of cover, so I'm going to use that. Mr. Camerupt, you asked me to do more stuff with you, so you're moving to the front. I hope that's what you wanted. And Omega, I'm not really sure what you're doing yet. I'll just give you a grenade once you have the time units for it. Right. The good news is, if you can take another peek. Alright. You have a really good vantage from there. And now I know that there's at least one alien around here, which means I should probably take some cover. Although, this looks like this UFO has cameras all over. They should be able to see where we are. Oh well. These hills are pretty darn obstructive for getting good vision of the battlefield. I don't recall this map in the original version of the game. Alright, let's take a look. Looks like there aren't any aliens nearby. There's motion up and that away, but that's probably just my guy who just moved. I think in order to get better vision, well, scanner vision of what's going on, I'll need to move closer. Rise, you'll probably have to move forward so that this isn't as much of an obstruction for you. Most of the aliens are probably still in the UFO. Right, so I think it's time to start moving just about everyone forward. Right. You're not going to prime this just yet, but you should have a good throwing vantage from up here, I hope. Woohoo! Well, that tank just took a bullet for the team. It's not the most durable of tanks, but I still think it beats out a person. Wonder how long that tank is going to be in traction. Yeah, well, okay, that is one heck of a throw. Oh, you only need 11 turn units for it. Let's see if I can get you in range. Without obstructing you. Whoa, dang. 2 for 1. Okay. Good job, Scout Tank, and good job, Omega. You guys, well, obviously traveling on a hill is not easy, so we'll try to keep you to flat ground. And the scout tank, I think we'll need that to just explore the rest of the countryside, although we have hit the edge of the map. And it looks like we found the door as well. No, no. Oh, another important thing about the motion scanner is to use it, preferably the first thing you do in the turn. Reason being, your soldiers obviously trigger the movement detector as well. Well, so far this has been a close range battle. Well, actually no, that's not fair. That grenade was actually quite long range. Anyway, we definitely want high ground for our rocket launcher, so let's try to get Chrome up there. And I think that's about it for this turn. Oh geez, I just realized I made a mistake. So there's probably gonna be 2 blips here. Those are my guys. And it looks like there's 2 aliens in the ship, or in very close proximity. Alright, I don't see any aliens along this side. So it's most likely that, well, I might actually be able to fire over the UFO with Kaizen's character. Well, I'm not gonna make the same mistake I did last time and go into the UFO with only 1 or 2 people, because that resulted in not enough firepower where firepower was desperately needed. Oh, it looks like an alien was killed by the UFO crash this time. Oh, and Mr. Hart, I know that you want to use a rocket launcher, but your character was just not built for it this time. I will not apologize. That might have been overdoing it with the smoke, but I appreciate the effort. So, it looks like there's 1 movement to the northwest and 1 right in front of us. And judging by the size of the dot, it moved around a lot. There you are. Okay. Here's your chance at glory. You've succeeded at your chance in glory, I think. Yuki, you're going to step forward and check this corner. The corner looks clear, but there's definitely at least 1 alien left. Alright, the perimeter of the UFO is secure, which means that the alien is most likely somewhere in the UFO. Good luck, Mr. Camera-Upt. Jake, you'll probably need to stay here as backup. Dreamscape, the same. And Squad is going to help the scout tank cover the rest of the countryside just in case. Our snipers had surprisingly little to do this time, thanks to Omega's excellent grenade throw. Well then, let us roll the dice. Huh. No alien movement nearby, which does not mean there aren't any aliens, of course. I think the scout tank will need to climb this hill. Huh. Doesn't look like there's anything around here. Well, here you go. And there you are. I think in this situation, 41 minus 4 is not quite enough for 2 auto shots. Oh, that was not good. Well, as much as I'd like to go in and avenge you right this second, considering that the alien did not move much, actually no. No. He probably did move around and was too far away from for the motion scanner to pick it up. Or not. Good shot. But there's definitely at least one alien left. Most likely not in the UFO, although I should take a look anyway. And there it is. Well, Jake, you took a wound right there. The good news is, you have a med kit. And you'll probably not die right in this turn. I'm not entirely sure what movement to make next. Oh wait, I already clicked it. Dang, Yuki. Okay, I didn't even have to use the medkit right that turn. Yeah. Well, we only took one casualty that time. So good for us. Also, it looks like 2 aliens were killed in the crash. Jake, congratulations on your... Oh, interesting. Medals for everyone. Performance citation? Well. Still. Overall successful mission. My apologies, Mr. Camera-Up. I'll bring one of your alts in again later. Let's check our soldiers in the base that has soldiers. Now, our stats have gone up for many of our soldiers because they go up as... Oh! Rise's reaction went up at some point. Omega has done some push-ups. Yuki's stats have not gone up much, if at all, which is a little surprising considering you have 3 kills. But I'm sure that there are many missions ahead of us. I think that'll just about wrap things up for now. Well, oh, that's the other thing. We have 2 wounded characters now. 10 will probably recover soon enough for the next mission, so you won't be safe anymore. And where are you? Jake, you're gonna be out for about a month. I still think it beats the other possibilities, though. You took what looked like it looked like you were winged by a plasma shotgun. So that's new. Until next time. Good luck, everyone.